Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This is a global transmission. Hayek will be live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the show.
Good morning, good evening, and good night to all citizens of the club. In a year where we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Friedrich Hayek Nobel Prize directly from Max Systems Studio in Brasilia, Brazil, we welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Hayek Global MBA's class of 2024. And to begin our ceremony, we invite you to please welcome the faculty responsible for the instruction of this MBA program, beginning with the ones who are here with us in person. Please. From Brasilia, Brazil, the founding professor, Igor Agatti. From Vogtland, Germany, the founding professor and dean, Hannah Hammer. From Brasilia, Brazil, the founding professor and executive director, Edson Agatti. And now, the professors who are with us online. From Marseille, France, the founding professor, Jean-Baptiste Jussot. From Arizona, United States, the founding professor, Burke Files. From Mexico City, Mexico, the professor, Matthew Whitehouse. From Missouri, United States, the professor Tony Ferrarini. From Mexico City, the professor Oscar Islas. From Florianópolis, Brazil, the founding professor Otto Morato. From Vevey, Switzerland, the professor Niccolò Fanelli. From Bucharest, Romania, the professor Monica Șomandroiu. From Mexico City, the professor Luis Osorio. Please give them a round of applause. And now, please welcome the stars of this show. The graduating students of the first class of Hayek Global MBA. Beginning with the one who is here with us in person. From Guangzhou, China, Chi Ting Zhou. And now, the ones who are online. From Cancun, Mexico, Herman Van Holtz. From Kisumu, Kenya, Charles Nyakumbo. From São Mateus, Espírito Santo, Brasil, Leonardo Conde. From Lviv, Ukraine, Doria Norikova. From Krakow, Poland, Jan Truchlinski. From Guatemala City, Guatemala, Juan Calleras. From Melitopol, Ukraine, Ksenia Korepanova. From Lusaka, Zambia, Moses Sinkala. From Ibadan, Nigeria, Timothy Morenikeji. From Cairo, Egypt, Shadi Asi. From Bucharest, Romania, Simona Croituru. Please give them a round of applause. Well, let us now watch a video message from our professors.
So congratulations to all of you. I'm very proud now at the end of this long run to tell you not anymore students, but alumni. You did it. Now you enter the great community of the Hayek Global College alumni. You're now in charge with more responsibility because now you will talk every day, every time in your life as MBA owner. But I have no problem. I'm very confident with this because I know all of you deserve this. You did a really great job, and I will remember this promotion and what we did all together, the way you were engaged, all your questions, and the fact that you are really entrepreneurs. Intellectual entrepreneurs, business entrepreneurs, you will do great things all over the world, from Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Asia, everywhere. You impress me, and I will keep you with me, and I hope you will keep a little piece of what I taught you, of the time we spent together with you for all your life.
Let's begin with some real hard facts. Congratulations are in order. What you did was not easy. It was hard. As an adult learner, you have to overcome many hurdles. The demands of family, work, whatever just broke, national firewalls, a pet wandering across your desk, and even in some cases armed conflict. This does not even account for many taking classes in English, where that is your second language, and the various time zones. As professors and as a school, we have some challenges. Growing a global MBA program built from the ground up, working across the different cultures with the professor students. The process did offer challenges, but also in all of those challenges, crafting this MBA course, something was done that has never been done before. As instructors, we got the great reward of witnessing your discovery and watching you put the knowledge to use. The teams analyzed their own scenarios and presented solutions, or at least approaches. The judges were the other students. All problems were real life. One student scolded me for not using an academic scenario, but in the end, I watched the lights go on. The students came to some astounding insights You did work and had insights that the professional analysts on Wall Street didn't have and didn't come to. All of you have shown very clearly that you are sharper than the Wall Street analysts, and now you have more real-life experience than Ivy League MBA graduating just dealing with academic scenarios. I have found that being a lifelong student is a vocation for all of us. Continue to learn, to read, to listen to amazing podcasts, take additional online courses for joy or for certification. So, Hayek is here for your todays and tomorrows.
Well, hello to all Hayek students that are graduating. We are here to celebrate that you have achieved one more of your goals, and I congratulate you for your dedication and perseverance. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is a powerful weapon that can change the world. It is a weapon that you now have to fulfill your wishes, but also you have a responsibility to help others achieve their own goals. Milton Berle, another great thinker, said that if opportunity does not knock on your door, build a new door. And that door is built with ideas, creativity, knowledge, skills, contact, and willingness to advance even in the face of adversity. It was my pleasure to be part of the faculty in this program and get to know all of you. Do not forget that Hayek is your alma mater and that the doors of this institution will always be open for you. Once again, congratulations.
They came very prepared for class, and there were already some people with previous experience, especially in IT. We would separate into groups. So on one part of the group project, people would come into class with multiple devices, and they were assigned to two different groups at the same time. So I remember a specific case with Moses that he was assigned to two different groups. I do not recommend putting the same students into two groups at the same time. It overloads. The students will burn out. That's what's gonna happen. They'll do double the work, and they'll get the same grade. So yeah, no, it's not worth it. That episode that happened where I uploaded the wrong reading, numbers helped me there. You see, when I looked how many people had accessed the reading, I saw that only 2 people had access to reading. So even though I uploaded the wrong reading for the week, well, only 2 people were harmed by it, not everyone. So it helped me out there a little bit. So know your numbers, it's very good for you. After you graduate, I know you'll be able to take a closer look at numbers, at statistics, and see where they came from, and understand the numbers beyond just the percentages or what they are trying to trick you into thinking and what the numbers actually mean.
Hello students, it's a pleasure to be here again with you, the second class of Hayek Global College. For this final message, I have just 2 things to say. The first one is congratulations. You did an outstanding job. The second one is I wish you could make a very good use of this powerful MBA in 3 ways. The first one is for yourself. The knowledge that you got, everything that you learned that changed your mind or your mindset. The second perspective is the network that you gain from this MBA program. Just try to cultivate, to preserve, and even make it greater, this network. And the third would be promote what you just did, to promote what you're finishing today, successfully finishing today. I hope you can spread the word. This is important because everything that we believe, everything that make us better deserves to be shared with others. I wish you all success. I wish you luck. And I hope to see you soon. Let's keep in contact. Okay? Good luck.
Congratulations, everyone. I want to thank you for your study and success in the MBA course, The Moral Foundation of Business. Students from 14 countries joined together to develop analytical skills and research capacities. Together, we considered purposefully the importance of voluntary and transparent transaction based on virtue. And as long as we have respect for others' views, and they are free to choose, and we enter agreements voluntarily, the world indeed becomes a better place. Not by restricting what we do, by opening ourselves to others and understanding better that there is a moral foundation to prospering businesses and economic growth and prosperity. So, with the sincerest thanks, I extend to all of you warm wishes for a bright future. And my hope is that you take what you've learned from this one course combined with the entire program. This is Dr. Tani Hunt Ferrarini signing off on the behalf of Hayek Global College and its MBA program.
Congratulations. You've worked very hard to be here today and you deserve all the applause. So please take a moment to appreciate yourselves. I'm very proud of you and I'm very honored to have been your guide for a very small part of your Hayek journey. As the song goes, today is the first day of the rest of your life. And I'm confident that you will succeed at it, both personally and professionally. Not because it is easy, because it's not going to be, but because you have had the Hayek experience. Your abilities, your knowledge, your skills have immensely improved during your time at Hayek. Also, working with people and having colleagues from so many different cultures, so many continents, can only contribute to your own development. Never stop learning. Never stop being open to dialogue and to other people. In the end, I wish to thank you for every lesson that I've learned from you. As you know, being a teacher is a two-way street. It is not just the students that learn, the professors, we learn as well. And since you've been my first cohort, you can only imagine how much I have had to learn from each and every one of you. I also want to address a special thank you to your families, brothers and sisters, work colleagues, and every other special person that you personally know has played a vital role in your Hayek journey. We all need a support network, just like Hayek is.
I don't have words to express the emotion that I have right now to be in this moment with you. A couple of things to remind in the capstone class at the beginning. This incredible responsibility of the students, of the 4 students trying to understand the company, trying to understand the project, and what they did was incredible, was amazing in order to get together, directly with the owners, with the general managers, in order to understand what is the problem. That's something that always is going to come to my mind. In the project management class, the projects that we review that quarter, they were 85% regarding clean energy, digital transformation, and this kind of a new global conscious that we must have in our organizations. So I am so happy, so proud that mentality, that mindsetting of our new magisters is going to come to the world.
Hi students, greetings from Tokyo, where I'm on holiday this week. And let me congratulate you again. It's been a great year, and congrats for your graduation. I hope that you liked the finance course. It was a great way to meet with international people from all over the place, any country in the world, and I hope you've mastered now all the subjects that can help you take financial decision. It's been really an interesting year with inflation rising, interest rates rising again, and lots of complexity in supply chains. So it's been great, and there will be again risks and problems next year to solve, which will involve huge knowledge of finance, or at least a little bit basics, even if you will not be and become finance guys, but at least have a ways to understand how the finance guys in your company. Congrats again. Thanks for this course. It's been great also for me to have you.
Hello guys, it was an amazing journey with you through the 18 months of the MBA program, and I'm so happy and congratulate each and every one of you with the wonderful projects that you have been able to put together, the applications that you have made to diverse businesses, and the skills that you have developed during the program. The most amazing moment that I had with you, the most wonderful moment that I had with you was in my People Factor class, when we were talking about intercultural competencies in the beginning, and then at the end of the class you were applying that to your projects, to your colleagues, and you were like perceiving yourselves in your cultural background and your professional background, and you were saying like, oh, I thought that People Factor was just like, you know, kind of intuition, and I could have practices that would be applicable to just anywhere and to any professional context and to any cultural context. At some point you just started and said, well, I think I need to rethink what I'm applying to my business, or if the values that I personally have are applicable to my business or to the cultural context. I hope that you have great success, that you are very successful in applying all the skills that you have developed during the MBA program.
I was really motivated by the fact that they faced several different challenges to join us and to study this. And well, one particular moment I remember very specifically is in the middle of the class, Anton mentioned that there was a bombing, or there was an alarm sounding in his city, because he lives in Ukraine now. So, and I thought, well, and this guy is here taking a class, no? So he has also hope in the future, and he expects that he will be doing well after all of this. So that was very, very motivating, no? Or also we have Lisa, who lived in China, and she would share with us that she had trouble through the week trying to connect, or when they shared, when we talked about the pandemic, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and they would share with us what their companies were doing in order to survive, and how they would sacrifice themselves to help these companies so they could thrive later, as when they finish their studies, but also when their country's economies would improve, or the business per se would improve once this terrible situation would be over. I hope you will be able to share with your friends, family, with the people who work with you, the potential benefits of studying with us in Hayek. I hope you have realized it has already been helpful for you in your careers, and also as it has provided you with tools to make better decisions, not only in business, but also...
Hey guys, congratulations on finishing Hayek Global MBA. I'm very proud of each and every one of you for doing all that you have done in classes. I know it has not been easy. All of you have your families, your job to take care of, and we know that sometimes it's very hard to go through the routine, but you did it and you excelled. I hope that you can get all that you have done and use it to create bigger and better things in your life, in business, and in the future, and also take advantage of having met so many different people and so many different cultures in one class, so that you can also work for a better world, understanding the differences in cultures, and understanding that people are different, but people are good, and people, it's worth getting out of our comfort zones and relating to people that are very different from us.
So remember this, you have now to own the world, and it's waiting for you.
Own the world.
own the world.
On the world.
On the world.
On the world.
Own the world.
Own the world.
On the world.
On the world.
On the world.
Remember, own the world. And thank you for letting us be a part of it.
We know for a fact that all professors at Hayek are exceptional. Nonetheless, the students have voted to honor one of the professors for exceptional teaching. And the professor honored for exceptional teaching was Tony Ferrarini. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Monica. And I make a great team. And as you've heard, you have become a part of us. So trust us, we're going to make the world different, hopefully through our experiences for you. Let me start. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud graduates, and distinguished guests, including your families, today we celebrate a momentous occasion. The inaugural Hayek Global College class of 2024. There are 14 MBAs we celebrate today, and they're united by their commitment to make the world better through their lives. As an economist and a Hayek Global MBA faculty scholar, I've been invited to share thoughts on this momentous occasion and map future opportunities. And of course, I'm going to be espousing the profound ideas of F.A. Hayek. Hayek is an influential economist and philosopher. Hayek's teachings provide valuable insights that resonate deeply as you embark on your journeys beyond Hayek College. With your degrees in hand, you will understand that his emphasis on individual liberty, spontaneous order, the power of competition, and limited government have stood the test of time. Through Hayek's works and your MBA degree in hand, we are reminded to take a look at a free society and understand that it is one where individuals like you and others are free to pursue their goals and aspirations. And as long as harm or hurt does not come to others, or there's undue interference from external and corrupting powers, the world will indeed become an incredibly good place. So as you enter the world beyond this program, remember that your unique talents, your passions, your entrepreneurial spirit, drive innovation. They create jobs, generate wealth, spur economic growth, and lift living standards for everyone, not only those in power and control. Central in Hayek's world is the assumption that people and economic systems do best when they emerge through spontaneous order rather than central planning. Look closely at this assumption and reflect on how it was present throughout your MBA programs, and carry these assumptions with you as you navigate your future. The collective intelligence of individuals making mutually advantageous choices based on their knowledge, their background, and their circumstances, rather than centrally planned policies designed to have one size fit all approach, it helps not only the people involved, but also the masses, the people who don't even know what's going on. So, trust in decentralized planning. Look at the system, because overall it's made up of these wonderfully ingenuous and creative people from all places, diverse backgrounds, and different countries. As we have witnessed in modern society over the past 250 years, great things happen for a lot of people. And the inner economist in me has to remind you that this involves an efficient and dynamic economy. I know that's econ speak, but it's made up of diversified groups of individuals, their interests, and their rights to person and property in an all-inclusive society where markets exist and they flourish. So finally, as Hayek stressed, always remember the importance of competition and free and open markets as catalysts for progress. In a competitive environment, businesses flourish as they compete for the right to provide quality products and services to everyone at acceptable prices. And this ultimately benefits consumers and society. So as you embark on your careers in business, policy making, and beyond, remember the market approach and embrace competition. Remember that your MBA and your investment in you will have amplifying effects beyond what you can imagine. They include higher lifetime earnings, more job security, and expanded opportunities to navigate and flourish in a very dynamic world that is fiercely competitive. So, markets and competition promise to drive you and others to excellence, fostering a heavy innovation ecosystem when the rights of you, your family, communities, countries, and beyond are secure. So markets work, and the institutions that they are founded on and impacted by encourage cooperation and peaceful actions and interactions. So let me close. As you carry the torch of Hayek's ideas into the world with your MBA in hand, move throughout your countries, your home countries of Brazil, China, Egypt, Guatemala, Hungary, Kenya, Mexico, Nigeria, Poland, Romania, Ukraine, and Zambia. And remember to embrace individual liberty, respect for others, spontaneous order, and the power of competition. By doing so, you will not only contribute to your success, but you will also help shape and contribute to a more prosperous and free society. Bring these ideas and the vast empirical research that backs all of this into a world to solve environmental, health, education, crime, and more socioeconomic problems. Congratulations, graduates, on this remarkable achievement. May your journey be guided by the wisdom of F.A. Hayek and the boundless possibilities your MBA has opened to you. Now, I ask you, are you ready to go out and change the world? I hope you know that Hayek Global College always remains with you. And as a faculty representative, please understand you take a little bit of us with you. We trust you to own the world and make it a better place through your actions and interactions with others. So I'm signing off and I'm saying, let the magic begin.
Thank you, Professor. It was beautiful. And students, it's now your turn. Who are your secret colleagues?
My secret colleague is Anton, all the way from Ukraine. Anton is a very calm cool and soft-spoken person. He's quite meticulous in his work. I got an advantage of working with Anton in several projects, including the Capstone project, and he demonstrated the highest level of leadership, management skills, and always he organized us in group, coordinating the entire work and ensured that we did our research work diligently. Even with the adverse conditions occasioned by the ongoing war in Ukraine, Anton ensured that he attended our meetings, and the work is clearly and precisely documented in our research work. I really got inspired by the tenacity, determination, and the great work of Anton in the face of adversity, and really he had a lot of things to learn from Anton.
My secret colleague is Jan. Jan is a talented man demonstrating outstanding skills and studies. His answers are always deeply thought out, and his active discussions make classes more interesting. He always tried to consider business cases based on his professional life experience, which made his answers very interesting. He always maintained a friendly atmosphere in the group, which made learning together more enjoyable and productive. Jan, I wish you success in all your endeavors and a peaceful sky over your head.
My secret colleague is Shadi. From the MBA classroom to the dynamic world of finance, our journey together has been nothing short of special. Shadi, your analytical thinking and strategic thinking has turned every project into a masterpiece. I remember our first collaboration, navigating through complexities of financial analysis. Throughout late-night project sessions and challenging deadlines, your resistance and commitment inspired me to also keep pushing my limits.
My secret colleague is Joanna. Joanna, from the very first moment I saw you in class, you were very experienced with a lot of life and work experience, knowledge. I loved sharing discussions with you a lot in the breakout rooms, in the main discussions, and on the project. You were always great and ready to help with insights. You have great presentation skills. On the personal level, you are a father, you are a manager, you have a lot of responsibilities, but at the same time, you are great in the academic side. You're a very good student, and you're a future leader.
My secret colleague is Herman. Congratulations, Herman, we made it. I'm really glad that we had a chance to get to know each other. You were my only classmate with whom I could speak Spanish, and so that was pretty awesome. I remember you always being so insightful in class, very balanced in your comments, and very savvy with your experience with Amazon, with the tourist industry in Mexico. It's amazing that you get to live in Cancun and get to work. I would imagine it's a lot of fun to live there. So, but I congratulate you. I'm sure you will continue to do very, very well as you continue to grow as a professional, as a person, and as someone who is looking to create positive impact for the world. Muchísimas felicitaciones, Germán. Te deseo todo lo mejor y grandes éxitos luego de tu graduación de Hayek Global College. Así que nos vemos pronto, espero.
My secret colleague is Leonardo. Leonardo, I'm really happy about it because you're a great colleague, you're a great professional. I really enjoyed sharing this experience with you since the beginning. I really enjoyed working with you in so many different assignments. I remember the first time that we worked together, we were talking so much about so many different things that we needed an extra time after class to work on the assignment. I wish you the best in this new experience. Thank you so much.
My secret friend is Anico, and Anico, you brought joy to our MBA. Your dedication, your intelligence inspired me, and I believe that inspired all our colleagues. I had the opportunity to work with you in our final capstone project, and your personal experience about the European marketing, about the European behavior, I believe it was the key success to our project.
My secret colleague is Timothy. Hello, Timothy. Actually, I was very happy when I got you as my secret colleague because you are an exceptional person. First of all, I would like to mention that I feel very lucky that we could spend Saturday afternoons together at Hayek Global College. We could share our own ideas, point of views, and experiences. Also, we could learn from each other and about each other. Also, I need to mention that it was extremely inspiring for all of us that you, in spite of all the difficulties and technical issues, you were always an active member of our teams and group works. Thank you, Timothy.
My secret colleague is Simona. One thing I appreciate about her is the relatable practical example she gave during classes and breakout rooms, which spurred from my experience as a business owner that she is. She inspired me to be vocal because I'm a type that's more of listener than talking.
Today I will be talking about my secret colleague, Dasha. Dear Dasha, from the first class we took together at the MBA program at Hayek Global College, I saw that sparkle in your eyes saying, I can change the world. You are a true inspiration for me, for your professionalism in our project at the MBA and also in your professional life. Even though you had so many business trips in your professional life, you still were very engaged in our projects, attending our weekly meetings and coming up with good ideas. You have very good planning skills, you are a true project manager and you bring people together. I admire the way that you proved to be very brave in changing your life from moving from your home country, from Ukraine, to a new country in a new continent, Egypt, and then to Portugal. Also, you are a very good colleague and always involved and prepared in the tasks that we had to perform.
My secret colleague is Moses Sinkala. Moses is a fighter. He's passionate about liberty and politics, which I was quite skeptical in the beginning. However, witnessing his passion and commitment to liberty in our MBA classes and projects gradually changed my perspective. His vision for positive change in Zambia is not just admirable, but also convincing, showcasing a deep understanding of the intersection between business and social impact. Moses, you successfully turned my skepticism into optimism throughout unwavering dedication to making a difference and helped us all to understand better your part of the world.
So my secret colleague is Ksenia. It's very interesting to note that, the first project that I did with Hayek, Ksenia was one of the people that I worked with, and this is where I observed that she is a very honest person. She's very open and very courageous at the same time. When she feels that there's need to come out on something she feels is not right, she'll just say, look guys, can we do it this way? And I believe that's what you need. That's a real professionalism for me, And interestingly, the last project, which is a capstone project, I also worked with her and I observed the same, openness, the same honesty, a very courageous young lady, and I believe that she's very determined. Ksenia, I really wish you the very best. I wish you achieve all your dreams, and I just hope that you continue being you, continue being an open individual as you are, because this is really important.
My secret colleague is Lisa. She is a true example of diligence and hard work. Despite the time zone difference and restriction accessing services, she constantly attended classes and actively participated in all discussions, even during the late hours of the night. Lisa demonstrates responsibility towards assignments, always ready to assist her peers, and possesses excellent communication skills. Her positive attitude and openness make her a pleasant and easygoing person to interact with. It was a pleasure to share a program with you, and I wish you always achieve your goals and pursue what you love.
My secret colleague is Charles Ovina Nakumba, and his outstanding devotion to work out solutions for common challenges that this nation is facing. Charles contributed with real cases for us to think about and to discuss, encouraging us to step into vivid scenarios during our time as MBA students at Hayek Global College. When working in a team with him, we experienced his strength as a leader, with him focusing on the result and adjusting the details along the progress. On many occasions, his humor warmed up the meetings and broke the ice. From working with Charles, I learned how it is to share knowledge and skills to work in and with the communities in his culture in order to uplift the community and to subsequently his nation. For me, it was a great and unforgettable experience to work with Charles. Charles, I improve with you. Let's on the world.
Anton, you made me improve.
Yeah, I improve with you. Let's own the world.
Shadi, I improved with you. Let's own the world.
Juan, I improved with you. Let's own the world.
Herman, I improve with you. Let's own the world.
I learned a lot from you. Let's own the world.
So to you, Anico, you improved me, and let's own the world.
I improved with you, and let's own the world.
Simona, I improved with you. Let's own the world.
Dasha, I improved with you. Thank you for that, and together we will own the world.
Moses, I improved with you. Let's own the world. Visa, I improved with you. Let's own the world.
And the students have also voted to honor a student today. And the honored student was Juan Calleras. Juan, it's your moment now.
Greetings from the land of eternal spring, Guatemala. To all my dear classmates, faculty, Hayek Global College leadership, and to all our friends and family who are attending or watching from a distance. I want to begin by thanking Edson, Hannah, and the entire HGC staff for their vision and commitment to creating a truly unique, global, and engaging experience that brings together an amazing array of professionals, both in its faculty as well as in each cohort. While diversity has been a term used to advance political agendas that hinder freedom, you have been able to show the world that cooperation from such different lands and backgrounds can truly happen and can be made to work for human flourishing through business. Thank you for believing in us and bringing us together. I also want to thank all my cohort for all this great honor of addressing you and speaking on your behalf as we graduate and together crown our effort as Hayek Global College's second graduating class. What a journey it has been. We have all worked hard, stayed up late, woken up early, and given time off our weekends to pursue a common and worthy goal. Our friends and families have also sacrificed and been gracious and patient with us, understanding that these opportunities don't come around often, and to make the most of them can mean new opportunities and better futures for each of us. To graduate from a global MBA program in this day and age is no small feat. We live in challenging times where our very choice of profession is under siege by cultural forces that have set themselves on the path of self-destruction. Our school's namesake, F.A. Hayek, said it best. The younger generation of today has grown up in a world in which school and press, the spirit of commercial enterprise has been represented as disreputable and the making of profit as immoral, where to employ 100 people is represented as exploitation, but to command the same number as honorable. And yet, we move forward with a firm conviction that the path for human flourishing rests on individual freedom and the capacity of each human person to collaborate with others in order to bring about new and better ways to serve each other, to provide for our needs, and to improve and lift our neighbor out of poverty. What we do is not only good, but crucial for the future of the human race. Again, as F.A. Hayek said, capitalism is not only a better form of organizing human activity than any deliberate design, any attempt to organize it to satisfy particular preferences, to aim what people regard as beautiful or present order. But it is also the indispensable condition for for just keeping that population alive, which exists already in the world. I regard the preservation of what is known as the capitalist system, of the system of free markets and the private ownership of the means of production, as an essential condition of the very survival of mankind. As we take our next steps in our professional careers, let us take the great G.K. Chesterton's challenge to heart. How much larger your life would be if yourself could become smaller in it. That is our vocation, our calling. To embark on a business career is to embark on a life of service to the other. It is not about gadgets, factories, coffee shops, innovation, or financial success. All these are good, but they are merely means to a greater end. To serve each other, to uphold the dignity of each human person, and to steward the world and resources we have been given to improve the lives of others, that is our mission. Remember, we have been given this world in stewardship, in oikonomia, as the Greeks would say, so that through industry, creativity, and hard work, we may serve each other and help our neighbors grow, flourish, and prosper. The preface of the MBA oath states that our purpose is to lead people and manage resources to create value that no single individual can create alone. At the heart of what we do then is stewardship and collaboration. And to collaborate, to work together, means to acknowledge the dignity and value of each human person, and to liberate through access to dignifying work, capital, resources, and markets that allow them to be truly human. As C.S. Lewis reminds us, there are no ordinary people. You have never talked to a mere mortal. Nations, cultures, arts, civilizations, these are mortal. And their life is to ours as the life of a gnat. But it is immortals whom we joke with, work with, marry, snub, and exploit. Immortal horrors or everlasting splendors. So my dear Aniko, Anton, Charles, Daria, Herman, Jan, Senia, Leonardo, Moses, Yuting, Shadi, Simona, and Timothy. We have been invited into a much grander story than we had first imagined. We have been trained well, and it is now our charge to be faithful stewards of what we have been given, so that we may transform it for transcendent purposes and for the good and joy of every person we meet. If this is what owning the world means, you can count us all in. Thank you.
Thank you, Juan. Now, some words from our Dean, Hannah Hammer. Please come up.
Dear students, dear professors, dear friends and family of our students, it's a great honor to be with you here today. As we celebrate the ceremony of our second MBA cohort, this year also marks the 50th anniversary of Friedrich Hayek's Nobel Prize. Hayek won the prize demonstrating how decentralized economic systems would help us to achieve the world we dream about. A free world with no country borders, which is united in peace and works together to improve each other's lives. In the second cohort, with professors and students from 15 different countries in a single class, our program is making this dream a reality, one student at a time. But how do we create these connections in an online environment with people from different cultures? A Chinese idiom says, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." So probably at some point, you must ask yourself, Do I want to understand the world around me and the possibilities of building bridges, developing connections with other leaders, and improve my business ideas? Well, you know, when I went off to college, I would have never imagined myself as a professor, and less so as a dean of an MBA program in an international and innovative educational institution. I've always liked studying languages and immersing in cultures. I could even see myself in industry as an IO psychologist, in multicultural teams, and so on. I had been connected to interculturality from early years, passion for languages, and going for exchange in France, in UK, in the US, in Spain, and then Brazil. You know, I came here to study for masters. The idea was to develop my skills on cross-cultural team management. But then I had to get into the classroom, and I loved it. I had a hard time, though, because students said, it's too challenging. When I first heard about High Global MBA and High Global College in February 2020, as I read an email written by Edson, as he was saying his farewells to UNICEF and dedicating himself to this global and innovative institution that he was building, I felt that that was what we needed, an innovative and international institution. But somehow ambitious, Edson, right? But in Ukraine, you say, under the lying stone, water does not flow. This is, water does not move if you do not move the stone. This is, if you just are based on ideas, actions will not be taken unless you take them. So certainly, you need to take first steps. A few months later in May then, the responsible for HR calls me and she asks me, do you remember that email? You know, Edson is looking to help the program, for someone to help to build the program, and I'm thinking you might be interested. Can I introduce you? In June or July 2020, then our first online meeting, and Edson had already some ideas for the curriculum, but he wanted to have insights. And together with Berg, Otto, Jean-Baptiste, and Igor, we started building. Each from different backgrounds, some more academic, other less so, but all wanting to build a high quality and hands-on program. Some of that building was more challenging. We certainly had some great ideas, but putting them into practice, designing and structuring them academically speaking, was a whole different pair of shoes. I remember the first interdisciplinary project on IV industry. Who would do what? In which course? The German and academic in me saying, but we must structure it. When will we do it? How will we do it? What will we do? Which schedule will we take? And it must be ready 2 weeks before classes start. And Berg defending a rather industrial and market view, saying, but things are not structured. Students should get their hands on real-life experiences. And I remember classes and classes of us trying to explain the why of the project and trying to instruct the first cohort better. We definitely learned a lot about designing courses, interdisciplinary projects, by the feedback we got. And so we took our hearts in our teeth, as they would say in Romania. You must be brave. No pain, no gain. You have to take a risk. But this anecdote is not about course design. Rather, it also includes a cultural aspect of team building, of faculty from different backgrounds, professionally and culturally speaking. Some of us might be comfortable with uncertainties, while others rather avoid them. Some of us might feel you cannot question or give feedbacks to the professor because at least he is someone who studied, he's an expert. while others appreciate a more transparent culture. The point that I'm making here is about cultural diversity and how we approach it. You will often find that cultural diversity is beneficial, even more so if you are striving to create a global business. However, you must be prepared for the challenges that come with it and be open to constantly question yourself about your own perspectives. This is what we call cultural awareness and cultural humility. Over the years, the MBA program has grown. We had students from 23 countries in our online classroom, and you are a part of the story. You certainly can remember the most impactful moments with projects you had to develop and to discuss with your classmates. And your fellow teammates might have had a different perspective, have opened your mind, might have invited you to challenge yourself and your perceptions. And I know that I certainly challenged you in the people factor when I asked you to broaden your perspectives. Rather than saying that someone is different and does not want to understand, the main challenge is then to find what connects us as humankind and how we can build more culturally inclusive management practices, a free world with no country borders. Understand that we can learn from each other by asking on an ingenuine perspective of someone who belongs to another culture and or professional background. But we might have equally valuable ideas to your business idea. Question yourself, being critical, adjusting what you thought is already perfect takes time, patience, and self-awareness. Much as an African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I am sure you have learned a lot with your colleagues during these 18 months of the MBA program. Some of you might have created close connections in which you feel you have known your colleagues for years. We've seen this happening in February 2023 at our first High Global Summit in São Paulo. I believe working together on business projects has developed you personally and professionally in a way that you can say that High Global MBA truly has impacted your life. You should know you also impacted us. I want to take this moment to express my gratitude for the insights that you have shared with us and the way that each of you has contributed to make this program better and better. Surely, each of us as professors facilitated a course with the experience from a specific field, but we learned a lot with you as we created those courses on a student-centered environment base. I want to thank you, Edson, for taking the courage to build this program, striving to create a unique and innovative higher education institution that truly inspires, and for entrusting me to help you with the academic coordination. I am truly honored and appreciate the wonderful team of professors that we have and who continuously desire to improve the program and create impact with their courses. I could also not forget to thank the staff at Hayek who put all their efforts into making this day today a memorable moment. All of them together move heaven and earth, as we say in German. As you celebrate graduation today, I hope you can share the most valuable insights that you have taken from the program with your community and thereby contribute to a world that is freer, more prosperous, and more peaceful. And I strongly believe that you can do this if you consider at least 3 of the following. Be open to understand and sensitive to the perception of other people, especially when they come from different cultures and different professional backgrounds. Be courageous to take the first step to explore new possibility and create to inspire change. And be resilient during the journey and find the people that are equally passionate to strive with you towards success. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Well, Hayek professors have also voted to confer 3 awards to some distinguished graduating students. Now, I invite Hayek's founder, Edson Agati, to announce the awards. Well, first, the Hayek Award for Most Improved Student. This award is a testament to the dedication, resilience, and transformative progress, highlighting not just improvements in the students' professional skills, but also their professional evolution during the MBA's program.
So for the Most Improved Student Award, we had the following candidates. Aniko Bartiova is the first one. She's a very ambitious student with a strong academic background and who was reconciling another PhD course while she was doing the MBA. Aniko demonstrated great improvement in terms of practical managerial skills throughout the MBA. The second candidate is Leonardo Conde. He already held a managerial position in one of the biggest multinational companies in Brazil. And during the MBA, he excelled in tackling new challenges outside of his area of expertise, including projects in entrepreneurial ventures. And then finally, the third nominee is Simona Croitoro, an entrepreneur who from the beginning was eager to use every tool acquired in the MBA for her own business. It was clear to us how St. Rosary's management was improving with each step of Simona's progress in the MBA. And the winner is Simona Croitoro. Congratulations, Simona. A trophy for her award.
Thank you so much.
Which is going to be mailed to her soon.
It's such a great honor to receive this award. It's, oh wow, I'm so surprised. I really did not expect that. And thank you for the global MBA program. It has been such a wonderful journey for me. And I feel so enriched with all these experiences, and thank you so much to all the professors that shared their knowledge with us, and to all the colleagues that helped us and helped me improve. And yeah, I'm really grateful, and it has been a great journey, and yeah, it's been great. And for sure, I have been telling all my friends, all my acquaintances, my networks, everybody knows about the Hayek Global College, that it changes lives professionally and personally. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Simona. Now, the most engaged student, which considers the effort that the student made to promote Hayek Global MBA continuously among their network and contributing to make the program better. For this award, we have the following candidates. Charles Nyakumbo. Charles is an automation engineer who was vividly participating in every class, eager to contribute and learn. A big sign of his dedication was how he had the class calendar displayed in his background at all times during the program. The second one is Daria Norikova. Daria is a project manager who, despite being indirectly involved in the two major wars of the past years, showed a keen interest in participating in class discussions, helping colleagues, and supporting extracurricular activities. Third candidate is Jan Truklinski, an IT operations manager who was very financially savvy and who was always willing to help colleagues, share his knowledge, and often even helping Hayek's own internal processes. And finally, Herman Warnholtz, a manager in one of the biggest companies in the world, always engaged in classes and who played an active role in helping organize the first Hayek Global Summit. And the winner of the second award for the most engaged student is Daria Norikova. Congratulations, Dasha.
Thank you so much, guys. And thank you so much, professors. I really appreciate your appreciation of me and belief and your engagement during our classes, your openness to hear our ideas. As I said in my application in the very beginning, when I believe in something, I'm very committed and I'm actually loyal to the program. So I'm sure that we'll keep in touch with many people after Hayek MBA program, and let's see what the future brings us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dasha. And here's your trophy that we're going to mail to you. All right. And now the last award is the Against All Odds Award. This award considers the challenges that the student had to overcome during the MBA and still showing excellent and performance in their journey. For the nominees of the Against All Odds Award, we had the following candidates. First is Qiting Zhou from Guangzhou, China, demonstrated exceptional dedication throughout the MBA, even with the time zone challenges and issues with the access to technological tools. Despite having to stay awake every Saturday until 2 a.m. to participate in classes, Qiting did not miss a class in the 18 months of the MBA. Second candidate, Moses Sinkala from Lusaka, Zambia, faced several logistical issues and often had trouble maintaining stable internet connection. With dedication and some grit, despite the challenges, Moses excelled in the MBA program. And the winner for the Against All Odds Award is Qiting Zhou. Congratulations, Visa.
Thank you, everyone, and especially thank you, Hayek Global College and all others working behind the background to prepare everything. And also, please have my greatest gratitude for you that during the time when I studied in Global Hayek, you really overcome so many challenges for me just because I have a different situation than you could never thought about or imagined previously before you met me. It's always my pleasure, my luck, and my honor to meet you, all of us, and all of you here. And also, I would like to show my special gratitude to Edson's mother, Sandra, to Edson, to Hannah, and to Andresa for getting me here as easy as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, please give all our awards recipients a big round of applause. Now, the Dean will officially confer the degree of Master of Business Administration. Please.
I confer the degree of Master of Business Administration hereby to Herman Van Hals. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Charles Nyakumbu. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Leonardo Conde. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Daria Norikova. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Jan Truchlinski. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Juan Callejas. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Anton Honcharovsky. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Aniko Basiova. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Ksenia Korepanova. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Moses Sinkala. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Timothy Morenikeji. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Shadia C. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Simona Kraturu. I hereby confer the degree of Master of Business Administration to Hiting Zhu.
Well, thank you very much to everyone who has watched us here in person, online, in YouTube and LinkedIn, from wherever you are in the world. You are now invited to come over and give our students a big virtual hug. And to the Hayek Global MBA's graduating class of 2024, remember, go out there and own the world. Thank you very much.